it's a pretty soft spring rain this morning. Let's breathe together. This morning, let's start standing up. Stand up and with your feet hip distance apart and your toes forward. Feel a firm base. We're going to start this morning with some Qigong exercise. Qigong, the word Qi is the vital force of your energy. And then Gong means cultivating it through steady practice. So Qigong is a practice to release stress and build energy. Sounds good. The exercise that we're going to do, we've done before. And today we're going to talk about the name of it. It's called Shaking Like a Tree. And so with your feet firmly planted, bend your knees a little and then just begin to shake and bounce your body. And imagine, like a tree, you're firmly planted. You have strong roots with your feet on the floor. And then the wind blows and you begin to move. If it's a light breeze, just your leaves begin to rustle a little. And then as the breeze becomes stronger, some of your little twiggy branches move with the leaves. And then let the wind get a little stronger and blow through. And you bounce a little more and shake a little more. And every space is moving with the breeze. And build the breeze and let it blow a little stronger. And then like the wind does, it calms back down and moves gently. And just bounce. We're going to bounce like this, shaking like a tree. And feel all the different parts of yourself, like your fingers wiggle and bounce and move and shake like the leaves of the tree. And then your arms, the branches a little more. And then your upper body and every part of you is moving and shaking like a tree in a breeze. And the breeze builds and there's a gust and you shake stronger, and then it calms back down and rustles your leaves and you bounce a little lighter. And keep shaking and bouncing. Good. And now let the breeze settle. And just a little bit of movement as the breeze becomes light. And then there's the calm. Good. This is a great exercise to do. You can do it for just a minute or two. And if you have the privacy to do it during the day, find a place when life seems to be pushing on you. And stand. Stand with your feet firmly planted, hip width apart with the toes facing forward. And let the breeze blow and begin to shake like a tree, remembering how firmly planted your roots are and how really nothing can change that. But above that, you can move and bend and shake. And do it for a minute and feel a great release and a renewal and a release of stress. Good. Now come back down and lie down either on your bed or the floor, the sofa, the recliner, or maybe sit in a chair. Again, with your feet firmly planted on the floor, hip distance apart, your knees bent at 90 degrees. Now lift your chest and feel how good it feels to open your chest and make space for your heart and your lungs. And tuck your chin gently back towards your neck and feel the neck vertebrae fall into place and make space for everything to flow from the brain to the body. Good. and pull the air in through both nostrils, warming and filtering and humidifying the air. Pull it down, and as it comes down and as your diaphragm pushes down, it gives the internal organs a gentle massage as your belly rounds up. And then release the breath and let the body gently lengthen and flatten as you allow the breath to flow out. And create a rhythm, pulling the breath in, rounding up, letting the breath flow out as the body lengthens and flattens. Good. Now pull the breath in and go all the way to the top. Fill to the very top. And at the top, take in 3 more sniffs to fill that residual space. And then let it go and let it flow out. When you get all the way to the bottom, do those 3 puffs that let go at the last bit. And then breathe in again. All the way to the top and the 3 sniffs, and all the way to the bottom and 3 puffs. Good. Building that awareness, that memory of the balanced breath. Something you can return to whenever you need to. Just catch yourself in a moment where things could be better and push them along by breathing in the sniff and puff breath. Good. And keep breathing that long breath. And if you want, continue the sniff and puff just to build a practice and a memory of it. And use a word to occupy your mind. That mind is always like a runaway train. Bring it back. And as you breathe, just easy is the word. And think of something that you anticipate today that you need to be easy, and add it. And breathe. Good. And now, aware of that breath, breathe in, and breathe in on a count. Maybe start with a 2, maybe a 4, depends on you and where you are today. Everybody's different. And count the inhale as you pull it in and round up, and then as you let the breath go, you can let it go either out through the nose or through the mouth or both. And begin to extend the exhale. And extend it twice as long as the inhale if you can. And breathe for a minute and just get your breath so that you feel the balance of the in-breath and the extended out-breath. Everybody's different. For me, extending the out-breath is easier and more relaxed when I breathe out through rounded lips. Do what works best for you. And extend the exhale. The exhale, lengthened, is calming. Calms the heart, calms the blood pressure. Calms you. Good. And now we'll go for another 2 minutes. Breathing in And then breathing out twice as long or longer if you can, but staying comfortable, not trying too hard. You lose the effect when you try too hard. Easy and relaxed, breathing in, and then letting the breath go out longer. Add a sound and try humming on the exhale. It calms the vagus nerve as it passes through the auditory channel. And maybe it's a morning where humming works exactly like you want it to, or maybe your voice starts cracking and breaking and you're like, well, this isn't helping. So if it's not helping and it's one of those mornings, don't do it. Just achieve it with the long breath, the long exhale. Sometimes a whistle. And keep breathing in through both nostrils and then extending the exhale out through the lips or the nose, or both. Do what works best for you this morning, and notice another morning that something different might work. Do what works for today. And keep breathing and letting the bowls sing and the birds sing. Easy and relaxed and calm. Occupying your mind with that easy thought. Repeat it and believe it and create it. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.